MZ1815 here for Gamers Lounge Summer Cup Group Stage match. It's going to be Notorious Villains Gaming versus the TrueLegends. Now, Notorious Villains Gaming bans the Undying and the Bloodseeker. Heroes that are annoying in the meta. Yeah, we've gone through this enough times. I mean, we saw games where they don't ban, when you don't ban the Bloodseeker, you end up with a bunch of problems. Like big problems. Like, oh shit, we're screwed, we didn't ban Bloodseeker type problems. Now, the Omni Knight ban, I've been seeing this. There's been a few early Omni Knight bans, and I just don't know why. I don't think he's that strong of a hero. I mean, Diffusal Blade completely counters him. So first banning him means you think they're gonna first two pick him, and if they first two pick him, then you have enough time to counter him, I'd think. Now, with the Silencer ban up next, I mean, TrueLegends, maybe they want to go for some sort of casting, like, big ultimates and stuff, when it's like, oh shit, if he Guardian Angels or repels the right target, like, we're screwed sort of thing, maybe? Oh, okay, first pick Enigma. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. They don't want, they want to, wow, first pick Enigma. It's not often you see a first pick Enigma, and, well, when you do, you worry about how good that Enigma is. Are we gonna see some crazy, like, pro level, like, level 6 by, like, 3 minutes with almost blink? With well, they are Radiant, so it is possible to get that hardened media, camp stack and farm and stuff, and just completely destroy farm with Enigma. Like, it's insane how fast you can potentially farm with Enigma in the jungle. So we see Notorious Villain Gaming go Earthshaker, and then they pick, and then the Gyrocopter comes out, and Earthshaker's probably one of the strongest melee supports right now in the entire game, and it's just because of that Fissure. The Fissure is such a strong spell, and there's not really a good Fissure. It's hard to deal with, almost impossible to deal with. Like, if you catch out that Dazzle with a Fissure, catch out Enigma with a Fissure, that's a dead hero. Like, there's few heroes, like Mirana can kind of, even then, Mirana, you can Fissure her when she leaps. That's how long the range on Fissures. It's insane length. Here, like, Storm Spirit is probably one of those heroes that actually is pretty good against Earthshaker. He can avoid that Fissure. And so that's why they ban him out. Now, Dazzle's picked up by TrueLegends second after that Enigma pickup, and they get rid of that. They go with their two supports first, and they get it out of the way, and just want to keep their cores a secret. But if you pick up a Dazzle, that either means you're really scared of physical damage, or you really want to output that heavy physical damage. Now Zeus is banned, and that makes sense. That makes sense because Dazzle can't do anything with that hero, unfortunately, because the armor doesn't really help you against Zeus. He's all magical, all the time. So armor won't help you, and that's why they ban him out. Pugna is banned out by Notorious Villains Gaming. If you ban Pugna, I really want to see TrueLegends maybe ban out a Leshrac, something like that, because so far Notorious Villains look like they're picking the meta, and Leshrac, pretty countered by Pugna. It forces you to go for that early BKB, which is something you don't really want to get on Leshrac. You want to get your Bloodstone, your Octarine, your Ags. Those are the big 3 items that you want to tank you. They give you effective. It gives you so much effective HP. All those items. Just because of pure HP and then Ags with armor. Not much, mind you, but some enough to say, well, this helps. I want to say TrueLegends is considering that Leshrac ban though right now. We will see if they do it though. They might not. Now, if they ban the Witch Doctor out. Not sure why. Notorious Villains hasn't revealed their picks very well. I mean, Leshrac is the only one that screams out to me after all those bans. Leshrac can't deal with any of those heroes, really. So, oh no, but TrueLegends, they pick up the Leshrac, yeah. And now Notorious Villains, maybe they're saying, I wish we picked that up sooner. They feel bad about it now. TrueLegends, though, totally sniped that pickup from them. Leshrac would have been such a good hero in Notorious Villains draft, but the TrueLegends are the true stealers of the Leshrac pick, and Disruptor's picked up by NVG. And with that pickup, it's kind of another hero that
10초 남았습니다.
Dazzle, Enigma, can't really do much to.
5초 남았습니다.
Leshrac's whole "I'm gonna charge at you" thing is kind of hurt by this as well.
예비 시간입니다. 다이아 진영이 영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
Now that Axe pickup, what I said Axe, if they're doing an offlane Axe, I mean Axe Dazzle, very strong lane, very strong lane. If they're going for a core Axe, sort of carry style Axe, if they're willing to go that all into the early game, TrueLegends is going to give us an exciting game.
5초 남았습니다.
If that Axe is the offlaner, it's going to be a bit less exciting, because that means they're playing very defensive, but the Axe pick is going to be key to show what kind of draft they're going to run. So far, their heroes look like they could all roll around 20 minutes on Notorious Villain. Depending on the early farm on their heroes, they might not. The Phoenix pickup, that's probably going to be the offlaner, and that is an outstanding offlaner pickup against the TrueLegends draft. TrueLegends has 0 right-click heroes right now. None. So Phoenix Egg is going to feel very safe. There's been a few times that in this tournament we've seen, like, the Phoenix be picked against the Clinks and Huskar. It's like, oh god. Like, it's literally just... It's hits. It's attacks to destroy. So, no matter how much damage you do, it's the same amount of clicks. So, here's like Huskar, Clinks, they completely wreck. Now, Shadow Fiend bend out. In TrueLegends, they don't want a hero that can output large amounts of damage early into the game and then also carry in the late game. Not as well as some heroes, but still pretty strong carry in the very late game. He just farms so fast, and similar to an anti-mage, doesn't carry in the super late game, but is able to get his super late game items earlier than most. TrueLegends is trying to shove maybe Notorious Villains towards late game. They want them to go late game so they can go early game and win the game in the early game. Medusa is banned out, and TrueLegends is probably like, no, we wanted you guys to pick Medusa, not ban Medusa. Wrong idea. Well, is this going to be an offlaner or a safe laner? This is kind of going to be the huge pick. And it's going to spell it out. And Notorious, they still have a minute 17 on the clock for reserve time, and that's going to be an offlane act. But it's a troll warlord. So, what's that mean? That means, that Phoenix pickup now looks a bit more scared. Doesn't look as happy about that. You look at it, you're like, eh. But now we have a Magnus pickup, and Wombo Combo is the name of the game for Notorious Villains. My voice is ready for this. My voice is ready. I'm ready. And now we're gonna get into the game. And this one could be an exciting game. I don't know the current standings on the two on the two teams, so I can't give you that information, unfortunately. Actually, let me check up on it fast. I will tell you guys in a minute. Okay, both of these teams, they're the top two teams in their groups. So this is the big game. This is the big game. They're both 2-0. It'll be their first loss for either team. Good luck, have fun. And now we're going to see the lanes. I'm guessing Leshrac is going to be going the mid lane. Yeah, he's going to be hard rushing that bottle. And let's announce the players. On the TrueLegends, we're gonna have LOL. On your mid Leshrac, on your Show Warlord, we got Bullseye. Tot on your Axe. The Smasher on the Enigma, and Mosta on your Dazzle. Support. Pretty much solo because Enigma wants his items. Aquarius on your offlane. Solo. Offlane. Phoenix. And then Mito37 and Easy Breezy are going to be your supports coming out for Notorious Villains Gaming. And Tiki Taka on your Magnus.
30초 후
But how could we forget
전투가 시작됩니다.
Mirage E Senpai on your Gyrocopter. Now we see both teams grouping up for their bot rune and their top rune. So it doesn't look like we will be having that early big engagement, which is always kind of makes me sad. I like those. I really like those. They're fun to look at. And maybe Phoenix. Is Phoenix gonna make a play? Well, it'd be a ballsy play. And it doesn't look like Phoenix will be in time to make. Oh, she tries. No, she goes down. And no, they back off. They have no stuns, and TrueLegends gets the W first. Honestly, that's probably the right move in most situations now. You always saw the Q first to get that melee form up fast, but with the changes to Troll Warlord, I see no reason to get that first. So we see the camp. It's going to be blocked in an interesting location probably. So will Dazzle be able to find it? And another thing is, do they even want to? Now Troll Warlord is slow to get the lane, so he's missing some key experience, and this is already an advantage for Notorious Villains Gaming. Phoenix. Okay, so I'm not sure where Enigma's going, but he's wasting a lot of time doing this. Now he's going to go place his ward, and it's going to be a solo. They're going to have the strong axe Dazzle lane, but the strong axe Dazzle lane's getting low. And already, you know what? This might be too much magical burst coming out from this tri lane for this interesting dual lane come out. And now we're seeing a very interesting strat coming out from TrueLegends, getting that very early push down by the Enigma on that tier 1 tower, and I did not predict this at all. We see Troll Warlord, he's going Ferva first, and Enigma, he's getting ready to push again. He's getting that soul ring up as fast as he can, and they're just going to continue to push against this Phoenix. Now, what does this do? This Phoenix is going to get levels. Going to get levels real fast. Going to get some farm, as you can see in the farm chart. 6 and 4 on your Phoenix already. And wow, Troll Warlord dropping down incredibly low. If she stayed, she might have gotten the first blood, but chooses not to and wanted to play it safe. Also wants to get that XP from all the creep that they're giving her. Or it. Oh, let's call it her. Phoenix is a non-gendered character, I believe. Leshrac already has his bottle after rushing it, but that advantage is not being shown in this mid lane because basically, look at this. We've seen these last hits coming out, and Magnus is completely dominating Leshrac and last hits. It's a combination of the shockwave and just having much higher base damage and being a melee hero, and Leshrac doesn't really have the right click to harass him out. Some mistakes like this, Leshrac missing key last hits is an unfortunate thing. In the top lane, we go back to that, we'll see how this lane's going. Meanwhile, Earthshaker looking to stack up some camps. Not sure if those will be taken by the Gyrocopter or by the Magnus, but either way, gotta be happy about your support stacking camps for you early on, whoever's there for. All lanes though right now. Oh no, could it be a skewer? A sneaky skewer? Leshrac, I feel like he spots it out. He knows there's a skewer. No, it's a mistake coming out from Magnus. Is unable to get the skewer in the mid lane on the Leshrac. That could have been the first blood, but it's unable to connect. Now this Enigma Troll Warlord thing, I cannot say I'm a very large fan of it. The tower is down to almost half health, and so you can't say they're not getting pushed on, but I mean, well, sure you're getting pushed on, but at what cost? And now another harass attack coming out from the Phoenix, and well, Troll Warlord completely out of health and regen, so he's gonna have to go all the way make that long trek back to the base, and well, Troll Warlord is getting absolutely zero farm in this lane. He's got Wraith Band and Blades of Attack. 4 minutes in is not what you want on your safe lane carry. And that Enigma only has a Soul Ring, so he's not even getting farmed. Now the choice to not Soul Ring before that is also very interesting. Right? The Soul Ring cooldown and the Demonic Conversion cooldown are at very similar times, and the choice just to not use it? Weird. Now Enigma's continuing his push, while Troll Warlord heals up back at base. And now, Axe! Looking for a rotation, calls in, but Glimpse comes right after the rocket hits, and they're able to disengage perfectly fine. Meanwhile, we're seeing huge stacks in this jungle. Triple stack. And who is that going to be going for? Is that going to be for Gyro's Flat Cannon? What is his skill build? Yeah, he's got the Flat Cannon leveled once. He's going to need it maxed if he wants to take all those camps probably. And with the call down, that is going to be easy farm in that Gyrocopter's pocket. And he's going to be able to completely out farm their Troll Warlord on the enemy team. Because Troll is struggling to farm at all. He has nothing. While this Phoenix, he's going to be getting a secondary item. If he wants to go that Midas Phoenix build to get his levels fast, he is going to have a fast Midas. Meanwhile, Magnus appears to be hard rushing the Blink Dagger, and Leshrac is failing to just get last hits. Is forced to use a, not even forced, he just chooses to use a Mango. The bot tower, maybe it's going to make me eat my words, but I don't think there's a compendium challenge that says you have to get a tower before 10 minutes this game, so to sacrifice the Troll Warlord's farm by such a large amount is kind of weird. And now going in on the Magnus Troll Warlord, maybe he's feeling a bit lucky. No, forcing out 2 rotations in the mid lane. Both supports are gonna go. Magnus is low, and he's gonna be forced back to base, and this is what Leshrac needed to get back into the game after this very poor start in last hits. But Troll Warlord, he wants his own. This Enigma didn't let him basically farm that lane, because Enigma, 23 last hits, is leading the team, but while he's leading the team, he's still behind the Phoenix, the Magnus, and the Gyrocopter. And the issue with pushing that tower so early, you're not going to pressure that tier 2 tower anytime soon. Phoenix is going to get absolute free farm in this lane. Gyro is getting free farm, Phoenix is going to have even more. Phoenix already gets to pick up an Urn and Tranquil Boots, and is going to be level 8. Meanwhile, no one else is level 6 other than Leshrac on TrueLegends. Now, a heavy rotation into the top lane. 4 in the top lane. Phoenix, completely uncontested. Maybe they're thinking it's okay. The Phoenix, no matter what Phoenix buys, it's not that scary. Maybe. But Axe isn't level 6 yet, so you're not getting the slap chop. And Troll Warlord's not level 6 yet, so you're not getting the clicky. And Enigma, no black hole. But he's farming. He's finally deciding he wants to farm up. He wants to get some item. He's 700 away from Blink, if that's what he goes for, man. Actually, a bit more than that, about 1,000 away from Blink. But Magnus and top lane, we have First Blood actually come out. We miss it on the Disruptor. Now this could be the time for Phoenix to make his moves. He's getting slowed, but he's still too fast for everyone. No, wait, maybe not. Do we have the right clicks? A stun comes out. You cannot stun the egg, Leshrac. And now they're TPing back in. They're low, but the heals are coming out. They want that tower. They're doing some insane early push strats. Magnus comes in. Can he get the stun off? RP on 3! Earthshaker, stun! Gets 2, skewer, 3 dead. It's a double kill for the Phoenix. And now, Troll Warlord. Does he have the damage? He does not. It cannot connect. It's a 4 for nil wipe. A 3-man RP coming out by your Magnus. And, well, what's Enigma doing? He's your counter to the Magnus. He's not doing much. Yes, they're getting the towers down early, but dear God, you look at the net worth and they're just letting them farm. on Notorious Villains. This early game push strat, it's ballsy. I like ballsy, but it's not working out right now. No. To be fair, once they all hit 6, that may be all they need. Axe getting low. We need a heal to come out from Dazzle. No, he is stunned. He's unable to get the heal off in time, really. It was too late when that heal came out. Axe was already trapped on the other side, and he was DC'd. Meanwhile, the burn burns Dazzle, and Phoenix is now 4-0 dominating. What's he picking up next? He's getting a very early mech. Stun, misses by lol. And, well, your Enigma's farming. And he's no closer to Blink than Magnus. And Magnus has had a lot more participation. They're both going for that rune bot top. And it's going to be an invis. Maybe we can see a sneaky skewer again this time. To connect on the sneaky skewer would be absolutely huge for this Magnus. Now Enigma, if we look at his farm, he's kind of almost equal in farm. Now this is the time where Magnus could potentially, he just invis bottle up and hide behind tower when he does. And no, he's choosing not to. He's gonna be too low on mana to really get anything done. And a evil catapult takes it last hit. Top lane though, this Dazzle Axe lane has been completely ineffective at stopping any farm from any hero for Notorious Villains. Now the stacks in the camp, they got stacks on stacks. Mid lane, they sense it. Oh no, he's gonna get skewered. No, Magnus missing a good skewer chance. But he's not feeling safe. Troll Warlord is really just not feeling safe right now. Now top lane, if you leave the top lane alone on Notorious side, I don't even think it hurts you. I don't think you have to worry about it. What is hurting is that this Magnus has been invis the entire duration, has been unable to get anything done. Oh, here comes the skewer! Patience is a virtue according to Magnus, and he gets the kill. And he's gonna be able to pick up his Blink Dagger now. Disruptor, glimpse, pulls the axe back out. He's caught out. He calls, but the damage, it's all magical. He can't handle it. And that's another down. It's 2-8, 12 minutes, and this early game push lineup is not working out for the TrueLegends. Yeah, if you're getting pushed early, and you're an early push lineup, you're gonna be sad people. Sad pandas. Oh, the Shrek may be caught out. Can we see the RP? The skewer is there. No, unable. Blocked off. But he's already got a blink skewer 12 minutes in. Might not be as expected as later. This may be his chance to catch someone off guard. No, they're grouping up for the RP! Tiki Taka gets 3. Oh, he pushes them out. But look at this, the damage. It can't be handled. 4 are down. Enigma's waddling in. He gets stunned. He's gonna go down. It's a full 5-man wipe. 13 minutes into the game. And well, spells were cast. Spells were hit. And Tiki Taka is having a textbook Magnus game right now. 3-0-6. He's doing everything he needs to bring his team into the lead. Fortunately, no Enigma there earlier in the fight. If Enigma was there, there's a potential to turn around. The only miscommunication in that fight was the missing of the call down. It's just because he skewered. But it was a good skewer. He got there. Luckily now everyone is level 6, but the issue is 3 heroes on Legends are only level 6, and that's lower than the lowest hero, Disruptor, for Notorious. Now Axe calling out to defend that top lane. They're losing all their tier 1s, and this is not what was supposed to happen if you're TrueLegends. Your push, your early push, you got that 6-minute tower, but now that gold is not felt very much. You're all getting out-farmed, but the wombo combo lineups, you just never know. There's always a chance at a comeback in a wombo combo lineup. I think they sensed the Magnus down there. I could be wrong. 20 seconds till RP comes out again. But dear God, he's been having some good RPs. They see Leshrac. He's rotating out. There's no Leshrac top. Is it time to push? Now Enigma, 1 point in midnight push. Just that casual point used to break down trees and stuff. Especially for jungling, it's entirely effective. Although it looks like he hasn't done it this game. And Leshrac, able to be picked off by Earthshaker and Magnus in conjunction. Was anything popped? No, nothing really was popped there. So they can still effectively fight and top. If it comes to that. We see Dazzle pop the shallow grave. It's a bold shallow grave pop. Playing it safe, but I know this lane, the Dazzle Axe lane is a very strong lane, but right now I won't be scared of it in mid lane. Magnus didn't even, what are they doing? They're just getting hit by a Fisher and getting nuked down by the Magnus and right clicked. These two undefeated teams. One team looks like they're in a league of their own though. Notorious has such a net worth lead right now. TrueLegends has to be pretty scared. And then the Phoenix keeps using all of those. Those don't actually stack. We have a blink. Black hole. Will he use it? No, he doesn't want to use it. It's not worth for him. The mech is popped and he will escape. Or will he? 20 seconds left. No, Axe Call misses. He's unable to hit it. And now the egg is popped and Axe gets nuked down. Bot lane, they're able to get the kill on Leshrac. Top lane, they're gonna get another. Dazzle's low. It's another kill. Clutch glimpse coming out from Disruptor. And this looks to be a stomp in the favor of Notorious Villains. Is there anything TrueLegends can do? They need the black hole. The black hole has not been seen yet. I don't know what he's waiting for, but there won't be much left to wait for if Notorious manages to continue this push and continue to farm at such a high pace. I mean, teams that group up and get kills, it's like normally you're like, oh, black hole comes out, but it's gonna be cancelled instantly by the rocket. Complete mistake coming out from the Smasher, and now everyone is going down. This Dazzle is doing too much right-click damage. Drums, and we have the Grave come out. Will Dazzle have the damage? The minus armor is coming in, but Urn comes out. Right-click from Gyrocopter. It's a 4-for-1 engage. And once again, TrueLegends comes out on the wrong side of that trade. Bot lane, Axe is able to be killed by Magnus and Earthshaker. So full 5-man wipe if you look across the map. And TrueLegends, a team I thought would have to group up and fight early, is staying separate and getting punished for it. Now, what can we say about this? It's like, what can you do? What can you do? I don't know what that means, but it probably means something like shit, we're screwed. Because that's what it feels like. Oh, Magnus looks to get a skewer. Is he? He doesn't even need the skewer. Pop goes the Weasel. The Weasel being Dazzle. Axe only has 600 gold. He's not getting a Blink Dagger anytime soon. No one's getting much of anything anytime soon. No farm for any hero. I mean, we already got a Blink Dagger, and in mid lane, we're seeing a big engagement coming out, but it doesn't even matter. The damage Troll Warlord, you can't fight against all that. We got a 19-minute godlike coming out from Gyrocopter. That's a bit insane. Just somebody stop these guys. This is one of the most dominant performances I've seen from any mid player. He's going Refresher 20 minutes in. Does he even have the mana to cast? And we get the skewer. Unable to connect. I don't think it matters. Oh, we got a short disable coming out. Magnus. Will he be able to get the RP? Nah, there's too much dot on him. Canceling that blink dagger. Give him a last hit. Allow him to make the plays. Yeah, he's able to get a last hit there. And now, how many people will he get in the RP? That's the question. Not if he gets an RP, but how many will he get? And Magnus, hidden in trees. Hidden Magnus. He sees Dazzle. He's caught out. That prevents Magnus to get a full 5-man RP now. That is how much we are talking here in favor of Notorious Villains, who this draft is just not working out for them. Bullseye is 0-5 and is unable to get any farm. We look at the net worth. Disruptor is the only outlier for Notorious Villains. Everyone else is very, very, very farmed. Stun out on Max. Oh. Black Hole comes out, but the RP in the back lines, it gets canceled. He misses. Both go down. And yes, monster kill, unstoppable kill, and double kill, godlike, everything you want coming out from Notorious Villains. I think they have one of everything right now. Every single kill streak you can have, they got it. Oh boy. And it's a refresher orb. Dear God, it's a 20-minute refresher orb, Magnus. You can't even cast that. Can he? No. 546. He can't cast that. You can't cast that, Magnus. You don't have the mana. You're gonna have to wait and bottle an RP again. Oh my god. 3-32. 21 minutes in, though. I give TrueLegends credit. They're not giving up. They're putting up some sort of aggression against Notorious. They want to remind them we are heroes too. Magnus is going to be able to skewer out, but he's unable to get on the high ground. This might be bad. He skewers. He has enough mana for another skewer, and he refreshers the skewer and is able to skewer out again. But Magnus getting low. The right clicks. Will he feel the damage? Heal. That bit of heal is what made the difference. And now Notorious is going in, and they're popping everyone. Everyone's going to go down. It's 3-0. Magnus is able to survive, and he's looking healthy. He is an RP, and he's ready to go. Oh no, Troll Warlord! Solo RPs, Dazzle! Have you no mercy? It's a double kill. He's beyond godlike. 10-0-10 from Magnus. 6-0-17 from Phoenix. 4-0-17 from Earthshaker. And Gyrocopter, he feels like the scrub here. He has died once, and he's 13-1-13. This is... It's not looking good for TrueLegends. They're struggling to even find their laning stage items. Other than Enigma, he's keeping up that farm. He's the one dude who's saying, we're not going to let us all be out farmed by a disruptor. Alright, now they're going for Roshan. 23 minutes from the game. It feels like this was a long time coming. Gyrocopter has an MKB. Disruptor going for that Veil. God, Earthshaker going for an Aghanim very soon, and Magnus just questions why he bought the refresher already. But they're looking for a kill. They're looking to catch someone out. Someone, please deward that ward up there. Now, TrueLegends, they know they're there. Axe has not made any progress towards that blink dagger. You only have 1 level in spin, my friend. Even if you spin, you probably won't win.
로션이 다이어의 영웅에게 죽었습니다.
재생화.
Yeah, TrueLegends is stuck. Yeah, they're just stuck in their base. Leshrac is the ballsy one, going to his tier 2 tower. 25 minutes into the game. Okay, Leshrac, he's going in, he doesn't care. Magnus really wants to skewer that guy. He looks tasty. Magnus actually probably can now skewer twice. Not skewer twice. RP twice. The mana boots pick up. Is unable to get the wraparound on the Leshrac and get a possible skewer attempt. But it doesn't matter. TrueLegends is gonna have to make an insane play to get back into this one. Now there's a lot of stuff, to be fair, to cancel the blink daggers, and Magnus is not the one carrying the Aegis, so he's got to be careful. Gyrocopter has to as well, though. He can't let them waste the Aegis on just harass damage. Up, and they find the Leshrac top. He's not safe, or is he? Skewer, stun, everything misses, but the Disruptor says, it doesn't matter, guys, we're gonna get it anyway.
레디언트의 구조물이 강화되었습니다. 레디언트의 상부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
I do have to say, one thing about this game, there hasn't been a pause. I don't know, that's probably jinxing it, but other games I know, a lot of casters are having a lot of pausing problems, just because Gyrocopter is tanking the damage. RP 2, Echo Slam 3, Black Hole though, doesn't matter. And there we go, 4 go down. That was a potential Black Hole comeback, but Disruptor said no. Skewer comes out, not even needed. Skewers are overrated, and that's a full 5-man wipe twice. Why do I say twice? Because it was a full 5-man wipe when the Leshrac was down. Then the other guys got wiped. And then the Leshrac came back, and then they got wiped again. And that's another full 5-man wipe. Oh, he refreshes. He's ready to fight again. Are they going to dive the tower? Gyro still has a... RP on 3! Oh no, Magnus is going to go down. But it doesn't matter. Base dive! Oh, everyone's dying. And it's gonna be a 28-minute GG, but this game felt like it lasted a lot longer. Probably for TrueLegends. It's a dive, 28 minutes in, fountain dive. There's still all your racks up other than one. And boy, Magnus is sacrificing his perfect score for the good of the team. 18-1-17 Gyrocopter, 13-1-13 Magnus, 7-0-18 Phoenix, 5-0-24 Earthshaker, and 1-2-21 Disruptor. And well, that was a stomp. Notorious Villains Gaming is certainly going to deserve their undefeated record going into the playoffs. And it'll be interesting to see them fight off against some of those other undefeated teams in the tournament. Their group looks like it might not have been that hard. But still, they look skilled from what they played. Now, all teams deserve respect, and TrueLegends had a really cool draft coming out at the start. It just did not work out for them. They weren't able to continue that heavy push out they had thought of doing at the start. Good game played by both of them in the end. Interesting ideas. Good to see good Magnus players and the synergy between all their abilities. It was all very nice and a pretty cleanly fought game coming out from Notorious. Didn't have to get too much blood on their hands. Well, their own blood on their own hands. They certainly shed much blood on TrueLegends.